Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another triple reaction. This time we're going to be featuring guitarists Daryl Hall and Joe Walsh. We've actually heard a bit of Daryl Hall before on the channel in the context of Styx, so it's going to be fun to return to him after many months. And additionally, we've also heard Joe Walsh before on the channel, which was, I think, honestly, during the springtime this year. So it's also been quite some time, but I remember that 3-song reaction I gave for Joe. Was very impressed by his composition, the melodies, his riffing on guitar. Seems like we're going to have a really fun time when they come together. So curious to hear how they perform, how they jam, what their styles are like. I'm almost going to treat this as just a completely new set of experiences on behalf of Daryl and Joe for me. So I'm excited to check these songs out today, which you may be wondering, what are they, Sohum? The first will be Rocky Mountain Way, the second is Funk 4950, and the third is Life's Been Good. If the Funk 4950 has anything to do with the time signature, we are going to be in for it. So let's just see what we've got in store. Before we jump in here, a massive thank you to Thomas the Gracious for being so generous in making this donation request and the selections for us today. As always, my friend, aloha. Now, let's jump into it.
Well, I'm really excited.
It's a bit of a documentary.
I've seen the show. I'm a fan of the show. I'm a big fan of Daryl's, and I have a lot of respect for the band and the musicianship. And to be able to come up and just hang out and play just to play is as good as it gets.
I've liked Joe since the 60s. In fact, it's funny, I can't believe, this is one of those I can't believe things, you know? I can't believe that when I was a kid in the Temp Tones or whatever back in Philly.
They're both meeting each other's idols.
And, FM radio, underground radio was just a new thing.
And
there was this Funk 49, which I went like, wait, this is a rock and roll song, but it's funky, you know? And I think he sort of broke ground with that. You know, he was the first one that I know of that took a sort of a blues rock kind of groove, but really funked it out.
We never got a chance to really hang or anything, but we've waved and shook hands at social events and stuff a couple of times. I remember one time when Sarah Smile was out and just jumped so far ahead of us on the charts. Daryl and John came to an Eagle show, and Glenn dedicated New Kid in Town to them.
I'm really glad to have you come up here, my brother.
Yeah.
Man.
I love it when musicians meet.
This is great.
Good.
This is fantastic.
You picked a nice day.
We got lucky.
Yeah, I know.
Because yesterday it sucked. It was like fog and humid and horrible. Joe, the band.
The band. I kind of feel like I know you. I've been watching you.
And we feel like we know you for sure.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, like all our lives.
Joe, what I usually do is if I'm in blue here, I usually take one of the verses or something.
Okay, if you want to.
Yeah, you know, that's the usual thing I do.
Yeah, and if you want a noodle while I'm playing Talkbox, that's fine.
Cool, man.
And if you want to play a little freer in there, that's fine. You can walk around a little bit. And then we'll come in on the forecourt.
Okay.
And we stop on the last note, and we'll just do those, and then make a big bunch of noise.
I'm really curious to see how this goes. I wonder how much prep they did for this, if any. Their whole discussion there seems to have been the extent of it. So blues rock with funk. That's gonna be cool. I think we're in a version of Guitar Heaven being in this room. Oh, okay. Joe's vocals are nice. Very powerful and supported. My God. Come on. Like Joe's been rocking the slider the whole time. Great tone on the guitar. Oh, what? Getting the guitar swapped out? How is this possible? What is happening? I can see him playing the guitar and he's singing the note. And is that what's being produced through the mic? I don't even understand what this is, like mechanistically. What a crazy sound. Wait, what is going on here? Is it like he's singing into the mic and as he plays, his voice is getting distorted into those notes? But then how are we accounting for the pitch he may be singing on? That may be a wrong way to think about this. I really don't know. That is crazy. It's like a vocoder, I guess. Vocoder harmonizer. One of the two. Oh, that tune down. It was sick. Just let that note ride on the 4 count and then the boom.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that sounded good to me, man. What you think, Pete? That was it. Yep. Thumbs up.
That was a lot of fun. That's insane. What a cool combo. And this one definitely, it felt like we got more of that Joe Walsh feature. I didn't get much from Daryl in this performance, which is cool because they're going to give each other turns, right? I think that's the insinuation that I would like to make with that statement, because wow, what a way to intro Joe into this world of I think it's the Hall and Oates or Hall of Oates. It's one of those two. Beautiful recording studio. I love that venue. It feels like a sort of log cabin if you're like in the mountains somewhere in Denver, Colorado. Dude, the vocoder and the guitar playing just sends me overboard. And the thing is, like, I never really listened to vocoder music in my personal life ever before having this reaction channel. So the more and more I hear it, it's still like I'm still in that like nascent stage of like beginning to try to understand what's even happening under the hood to produce these sounds. And when they appear, I still don't immediately recognize them. In the context of guitar and vocals, I was not expecting that at all. I almost thought like it was a completely different guitar tone than I'm used to. But in fact, it was like a combination of the vocals and guitars through the vocoder producing this more novel sound. Literally, it feels like they're ripping apart space-time to produce sounds like that. And it sounds amazing. And it creates these really high highs. And not to mention the other rocking blues rock guitar tone we had throughout, because that tone was already fire. And then you just add the vocoder on top and things get crazier. That's a great way to intro Daryl and Joe. Let's check this next performance out. Funk 4950. Oh, that's skill. So much skill. Dude, Joe's vocals. Love that riff. They modified it, elevated that. Oh, handing it off to the bass here. I'm down. God, they pick their pockets so well. Give me 1 second to repair my audio. Alright, we're back.
Find some place where my phone don't work. And while my phone can't ring, I'm gonna do my thing.
I love the vibe in this. The built-in bounce, funky as ever. Great riffs, man. And again, this tone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my mojo working. I'm gonna bang my drum. I got a hunch it's what I need. I'm gonna give me some. I'm gonna take you with me, find some place to hide. And if and when we get out, at least we can say we tried. Yeah, I'm gonna get my motor moving. I'm gonna dress in black, walk down that red carpet, show everybody I'm back.
Oh. The organ with everything here, it's huge. Oh man.
Well, I
There's a black
listen
cat there.
a lot to what's out there and stuff, and I had made an album in like 18 years, and I thought, now, should I pay attention to this? Should I reinvent for the 21st century? And I thought, well, yeah, and I didn't get anywhere with that, and I ended up just saying, hey, I'm an analog guy. Just
It's a perfect title.
It is,
for
yeah.
the album.
make an
But you're right.
album like you know how to do it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Anybody that wants to buy your record or listen to your record, they want to hear you. They want to hear you do the
Right.
stuff that you do, the way you do it.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't want to hear your version of Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Exactly.
Beyonce had a huge record. It had 5 writers and 3 producers, and there's 8 words to this.
Yeah, that's
Clever.
Oh, I love that. I love that they're vibing together so easily. And it's cool to see these kind of behind the scenes conversations that they have with one another. Like, I literally feel like I'm a fly on the wall, just experiencing that, I guess, minute of dinner party. Yeah, I mean, wow. I love their performance together. And in these 2 tracks so far, there hasn't really been a moment of calm and quiet. Everything has been rather energetic and intense, especially when they're all playing together from those more dropout moments coming in on the one in a massive way. That to me feels very, again, we heard it from them, blues rocky, but what makes the actual melody sound cool and memorable, giving it that bounce that I sort of feel internally, is all of the funk component to the melody, if I can put it like that. I feel like I'm sort of losing my words here. It's just so good, immediately good. The tone, it strikes any guitar player's heart instantaneously. That's also part of what I just enjoy so much about what I'm hearing, is you could just strum out one of these power chords, and with all of the cabinets, with all of the speakers, this beautiful soundscape that we hear, the production is knocking it out of the park. And the human mind is very susceptible to powerful frequencies, which is the reason why like overdriven rock guitar does what it does to our brains, among all of the other reasons in there. And my God, the phrasing that Joe pulls out from moment to moment, whether it's quickly strumming and changing between chords in a syncopated manner, or literally like miniature soloing to these little pockets of time between the riffs, not to mention the vocals. I want to say with Joe, especially in this performance set, I'm almost more impressed by his vocal performance than I am by his guitar work, which is saying something. Yeah, we are having a lot of fun here. Let's check out the last song of the day. This one is Life's Been Good.
I was always musical, and I tried some stuff out growing up. Played trombone for a while, and I played clarinet for a while. And they were nice, but I needed something that I could figure songs out with. And I needed something that I could play that wasn't in my mouth, you know, because you can't sing if you have a clarinet in your mouth.
That's true.
So I stumbled across guitar, and I could find my way around and find the right notes and find chords and stuff, and it also allowed me to sing what was in my head.
Nice.
So that became like my main writing instrument. It was a silver tone, which was made by Sears and Roebuck, and that was a mail order, huge mail order company in Chicago. This was way before Amazon or anything like that. You ordered it in, I don't know, 2 weeks later, my guitar came. I think it was $40. And I was on top of the world. Plus which, it occurred to me that I was never gonna get any girls playing clarinet. And so I switched to guitar, and I never got any girls that way either, but I had a lot more fun with it.
I was waiting for that punchline.
Wow, this is good tea. Wow, this is really good. This is really good. Is this the jasmine combo? Or is it the oolong?
The oolong jasmine.
You should give some to Joe, too, because he's drinking tea. That's really good, man.
You can actually find.
Why is that? Oh my god. Why is that such a fresh riff? It's so simple, but I don't think I've ever heard that before. Oh. Dude, they know what they're doing. They really do. Hold on. Hold on. That was all intro? And now I'm in like a theme park. And now Daryl gets a vocal solo. And their voices complement each other well.
They can't wait. They write me letters, tell me I'm great. Got me
All these little instrumental ad-libs between the vocals. We got it in the bass, we got it in the guitar, we got it in that little kick drum. Did you hear that?
They can't wait.
Boom-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. That was the first one that I noticed. Second one. 3. Ray transition. I love that. Are we entering frog vocoder land? Maybe, maybe not. This is probably the chillest section of the 3 tracks so far. Never mind. Immediately wrong. Oh, he is so good. Explosive chords. That 1-2. Come on, Joe. God, dude, Joe is crushing it. That was such a phenomenal solo. This is my favorite song, I think. Oh, come on. Where have I heard that before? This exact strumming pattern, rhythm. Where have I heard that? These little responses.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we made it.
Symphonic.
And your tunes are like older tunes.
All right. No, this tune really is. That sounded good, right? That was really working.
Dude, Daryl and Joe, that is a dynamic duo right there. I am so impressed. My goodness. Oh my god, I'm especially impressed by Joe. His vocals, man, so powerful. He just pulls it up. He's got that like classic rock voice, but there's also a very distinct cut to his voice that I feel like I don't hear in other classic rock vocalists. I also feel like, and this is just my own speculation here, because I think Joe is entering the world of Daryl, he's almost being invited, which is why in most of these songs it's been primarily on Joe to do the solos and to, you know, add all of these sort of interesting melodic bits that we were getting. Daryl felt more of like a sort of response to Joe, a sort of buttress to whatever he was doing in the guitar work or in those moments of like conversation they were having mid-performance, sort of like the call and response, or maybe, as I was referring to earlier, like the setup and punchline. And it works well because Joe is such a domineering force when it comes to his guitar playing and vocals. If you added like another level of Joe like that into this whole arrangement, I don't know where I don't know if it would fit, because there's already so much happening in this soundscape. I mean, it is filled to the brim. It is a rather loud production when all of the instruments are playing at once. There's only brief moments of like more quiet where it's one or two instruments playing on their own, but then quickly it's followed up by a loud punch-in by the rest of the band. So all of these songs to me had a certain level of intensity to them that really is like a good like kick your butt in the morning kind of thing to wake you up for real. Man, I feel like this gives me just more and more appreciation of Joe Walsh, because like I said, you know, I did a reaction to Joe a long time ago on the channel and we didn't visit him since, but listening to the songs that I did from Joe, I was so mind blown at how good he was. And granted, you know, given YouTube and its copyright restrictions, the Eagles is not a direction we can really go on the channel, but I know the Eagles and what they are. A lot of people, they like to rag on their music, but I for one, I've enjoyed all of the Eagles that I've ever heard before. And I think Joe, if on his own, lets you know that he put his mark in that band in a very meaningful way. God, his playing is just so good, so measured and loud, chaotic when he needs to be, and pulls you right back in on the one. Super amazing stuff. I think out of the 3 tracks today, Life's Been Good was probably my favorite. And then I would probably give it to Funk 4950. I just feel like that riff really just stuck in my brain. But let me know what your thoughts are on the performances today from Daryl and Joe in the comments down below. But as always, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.